Hey guys, it's Ade. In today's video, we're going to be looking at how to create a Facebook business page. Why do you need to know how to create a Facebook business page? Because you will need a page in order to advertise your business on the Facebook platform. And also, there's a lot of people on the Facebook platform. Wouldn't you like to have a professional site on Facebook where people can engage with your brand? And that's exactly what we're going to do today. And after creating the page on both mobile and desktop, we're also going to look at how to optimize your page for better result and how to edit the key information on the Facebook page. And finally, you would like some followers on your page, wouldn't you? And that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to look at some ways that you can start gaining followers on your new page. Now, without wasting time, let's get started. I'm on the computer screen now and I'm about to show you how you can create the Facebook page. The first step you need to take in order to create your page is to make sure you sign into your Facebook personal profile, because without your personal profile, you will not be able to create a Facebook page. Now, there are two ways you can go about creating the page. You can either visit this link here to create the Facebook page, or you can go into your personal profile and there's a create button at the top of the menu bar there and just hit the create button. When you select that button, it will show you a couple of options depending on what you need to create. Just click on page. Now I'm already on that page, so I'm about to create a business page. So I go into get started, put in the page name and the category. So I just want to create a fictional business now. So I'm just going to call this business Yum Yum Pizza. I love pizza. And the category, obviously, it's a pizza shop or a pizza place. And it's very important you get the category right, because this is how Facebook will use its search engine to easily find your business close to that location when customers start looking for your business. So we type in pizza and call it a pizza place. Now, obviously, you could see that these are pizza restaurants or pizzeria called Yum Yum Pizza. It's a physical business and there's different categories it can fall under. For example, it can fall under pizza place, it can fall under fast food restaurant, and it can also fall under Italian restaurant if the pizza is Italian. So those are the top three here. So I'm just going to go for pizza place because this will only allow you to put in one category here now. But later on, when I show you how to optimize your page, you'll be able to add more categories. So it's a pizza place and it's asking for the address. So I'm just going to create a fictional address. It's 123 Happy Face Street. And continue. So the first step here is we need to add a Facebook profile picture. The profile picture is usually in a square format, but there's a circle around it. So make sure when you create your logo, there's enough space around that logo so you don't have any content being cut off when Facebook automatically applies the circle to it. And you can create your logo or your profile picture using the Canva platform. It's canva.com. I have it open here. So I'll just quickly go in here and show you what I mean by that. What we can do is search for a logo. And we can just see something that's interesting. We can quickly design a logo here. I know a lot of people, when they're just starting out the business, they waste a lot of money trying to create logo. You don't have to. I like that. See that with a fork and a spoon? It's called super whatever. And just click into that. And we're going to edit that, change that, and make that a logo for ourselves. So what we're going to do here is try and remove this fork and knife, change the name to Yum Yum Pizza. And we can search for an element here, like a pizza. And let's see something that would suit us. Yeah, this black one, it's free as well. Let's use that. So there you go. We have a logo for the pizzeria. So make sure that's in the middle. That's the logo for the pizzeria. We can download that logo. So download as a PNG. And we will not be able to resize it because we need a full account in Canva. But once you download, you can always work on resizing. We download that. Now that has been downloaded for us. That's the Yum Yum Pizza logo. And quickly what we can do is try and upload the profile picture and see what happens. Okay, we also need a cover photo. And easily you can find a cover photo by, or you can design one in Canva as well. All we just need to do is create a new design. And we can call it Facebook cover. It's 820 by 312 pixel for Facebook cover, and we can use one of the templates here and just type in maybe pizza so we could see what are the options, and then just simply download that and upload. So I'm downloading that now. We wait for it to finish downloading. Now we can upload the cover photo here. Upload the cover photo. Click Yum Yum Pizza, choose. So there you go. We've added the logo. You can see the logo there, and you can see the circle I'm talking about around there because it's now turned into a circle. Let me just add this and change that because I don't think that picture uploaded. Let's change that quickly. Okay, there we go. Yum Yum Pizza, great pizza starts here. Now, there's a few things you need to quickly edit that are very important. Let's save that first. So the first thing you need to make sure you do is create your call to action button. And that's so important if you're creating this page, because the whole point of having a social media presence is for you to be able to build your audience and eventually drive the traffic to your website or to your store. So for example, if this is a pizza place, so what call to action we'll be looking for is maybe contact us now, or send us a message, or call us now to get the pizza. So I suppose, or if you sell your pizza online, you can shop online, but I suppose the best thing is to contact them and get your pizza. So contact now. So we put a link, yumpizza.com. By the way, I don't know if this website exists, and this is just a fictional company that I just created for the purpose of this video, and finish that. Okay. So there you go. We've just created a Facebook page there. In less than 5 minutes, we have a Facebook page created. Now, the creation of the Facebook page is quite straightforward, but the next step now is for you to actually optimize the Facebook page for better results. So the first thing we're going to do here is to edit the page info, which, as you can see, it's already highlighting for us that we need to edit this. And you can also find that under settings. So let's go into settings. So under the general settings, there's just some basic settings you will need to make changes to here. For example, the age restriction, if you want to, this is a pizza shop, so there's no need for age restriction. And page moderation is just for, like, you know, profanity words and things like that. Like, you know, so you can remove some of the words you would like to block from, like, comments and messages on your page. And if you want to delete the page for any reason, you can delete the page there. So those are just the options. These are just general settings for your page. But page info, as you can see, it's highlighted with five messages that you need to fix there. Need to be very careful how you update your page information, because with the page information, it will help your page to gain the exposure it needs. So the description first is what I need to say. This is a pizza shop based in Dublin. Just some of, like, the blurb about descriptions about your company. This is limited to 255 characters, but you can also add more at the bottom there if you want to, as you can see. So we can add all the other categories here. As I told you, we can always add more category. So it's a pizza place, and we can just say it's a restaurant, and it's a Italian restaurant. Just for example, I'm not saying this is all pizza places are Italian. This is just for use on this page, so you can grasp the whole point why the category is important. So we save that changes there. We save the changes here as well. And phone number, if you have a phone number, we can put a phone number here. The website, it's yumpizza.com. So it's checked the URL, it's found that it's not correct, but you get the message. You can also put the email here, and the location is already been plugged in there. So 123 Happy Face Street, Dublin, and that's actually a fictional address as well. And opening time, you can change your opening time. For example, if you're closed on Sunday, you can just leave Sunday, or you can just click always open if you operate 24/7. So I'm just going to select that option here and save changes. Now, if you have a privacy policy link on your website, you can include that link there. It's always important to have a privacy policy. I'm finally done with this page for now, and I can move on to the next, which is messaging. So it's still asking me for 3 other options. I can just highlight that my page doesn't have a website yet or an email. So my page has no website, no phone, no website, no email. Well, I hope this is not your business. You will need to have all these things, because how would your client be able to contact you if you don't have a website or a phone number? It's so super important that you have all this information filled in correctly. And then we can just move on to messaging. So under the messaging, what we're really looking at here is how you respond to messages sent to you on your page. So briefly, you can look at some of the options that this offer you. So a general setting is just to turn on, like, if you want to use some certain button for sending the message. So rather than having to click on the actual physical button, you can just use like your enter button on your keypad. And a starting message is when someone lands on your page, they are automatically shown a greeting. So for example, hi Ademola, thanks for getting in touch with us on Messenger. Please send us any question you may have. And to customize, you can just click on change, and you can just, this will allow you to put the customer's name in there and thank them for coming, or you can add some other personalization, like the person's first name, last name, or include your Facebook page link or address if you want them to come down to your pizzeria. Now, we just cancel that for now. And also the your messenger URL, you have a messenger URL, just in case you want to add that URL to a button on your website where someone can just click on and automatically send you a message from your website. During a message, which means if somebody sends you a message first, you can set up an autoresponder for them to know that you're not around, and you will attend to them as soon as possible. That way, it's a two-way communication rather than you just leaving it like that and people don't know whether you got the message or not. So I can set that one up quickly here. So as you can see here, thanks for your message. We're away and can't respond right now. We appreciate you reaching out. And you can edit that here. You can also add personalization. Hi, John, or whatever the customer's name is. Sorry, we're currently not around. And you can also set the time when nobody's going to be available to respond to message, so you know. So schedule time for your page to be away each week. So we know that between so time and so time, you are away and you're not going to be able to respond to messages, and that's when the automatic response is going to kick in for yourself. Or you can leave it on permanently, so it's just responds to every single message that you receive before someone actually sees the message and replies to the customer. So that's that for the messenger here. And if we go back out to the settings, we have the templates and tabs. So the template and tabs is where you kind of design the look and the feel of your actual Facebook business page. And here you can see the current template I have is the restaurant and cafe. Now, the reason why I have a restaurant and cafe is because I've chosen a category. So the Facebook algorithm is very smart that it auto-populates some of these options for you, so you don't really have to do anything other than to follow the steps. So because I put in the category correctly, it already chose a template for me, because there are other templates like shops, like services, businesses, venues, non-profit, and so on and so forth. So you need to go through this and choose the one closest to your business. And if you're not sure what template suits your type of business, just simply click a standard template. I'll leave it as a restaurant and cafe. And as you can see, there are so many different options here, like offers, reviews, photos, posts. There's so much options here. And the good thing is you can move this around depending on what's the most important to you. For example, right now, I don't think I will be looking for someone to hire. I can always go to settings and turn this off, so it's not showing on my page anymore when you go back to your pages here. And one of the things you need to know about this is you can only keep the most important information or tabs on this page here. There are some pages you cannot change, like the home, you can't remove that, it has to be there. The photos, it has to be there, because Facebook is all about sharing photos and posts as well. And then about, so you will always need to have those. If I click into one of them, for example here, you can see there is no option to turn it off. But for event, I can turn it off, because as a pizza shop, I might not be hosting any event, so I can turn that off because I don't need it. The less information you have there, the better. And just stick to the most important information for your business, because that's gonna help your customers to better navigate your page and find what you're looking for. And as you can see, offer has been put at the top here because usually people landing on your page will want to know maybe there's a pizza offer, buy one get one free, or buy one get one half price. So that's why the offer is here as well. So that's it for the template and tabs. We move on to notification. So I'm already walking you through the steps of customizing or optimizing your page here. So it's like I've already gone deep into this section already because it's pretty much straightforward to create your page. So your notification is all the different notifications you would get in connection to your Facebook page. For example, like when somebody checks in, when somebody mentions you, when someone sends you a message, when someone writes a post, when someone comments. So you have all these notifications, but do you really want to get a notification every single time that somebody make any changes or somebody adds any comment to your page? Do you need to get a notification every time? There is this option here, which means you can get one notification every 12 to 24 hours. And that's it. So that keeps life a little bit easy for you. You don't have to be checking your phone every now and again. So that's important. Or you can customize each one of these and you can turn some of them off that you don't really need to see. For example, if somebody new likes your page, you don't really need to see who likes your page. So you can turn that off if you want to. And then all the other options. Advanced messaging is important for pages like, if you're a big account that gets a lot of messages and you want to set up some customization and also maybe integrate some apps that could help with your messaging. And this is, for example, if you have a Shopify website, you could actually add the messenger option to your Shopify website so that when somebody adds a product to cart or when somebody is on your website, the message automatically pops up as a Facebook Messenger. So this is where you do all this advanced option, but this is just a basic introduction. So I'm not going to go into that much details about it right now. So if we go into page row, this is important if you are not the only one that's going to be managing your page, or if you are creating this page for a business and you're an agency or you represent an agency. And also if you have a staff member and you want to give your staff member authorization to do some of the stuff on your page, you can also assign a page role. So there are different page roles there, as you can see. There's the editor, there's the moderator, the advertiser, and the analyst. Admin pretty much has access to absolutely everything on the page. Editor is someone that can edit a post and create a post. Moderator is someone that can look at the comments, review the comments, edit the comment. Advertiser is someone that can use your page to place advertisement, but they won't be able to add anybody to the page. Analyst is just someone that can really go into your page and just look at the insights and look at the page option and see and analyze your page and see how it's performing. So you can always add someone by typing the person's name or the person's email, add them, they get a notification, and then they need to accept the invitation that you've invited them to edit or to work on your page. There are other options here that are not relevant right now. For example, like people and other pages. So that lets you see the people that follow your page and people and other pages that you follow. Or if you want to ban someone or if you want to remove somebody from the ban list, you can always go to the people and other pages there and it's going to list all the people. But because we don't really have anyone right now, there's nobody we can see. And as you can see, it gives you all the options. Now, authorization is just for if you're using any external software and you want to give them an authorization, then that's what that's for. So that's more advanced option. Let's just stick to the basics now because it could get overwhelming quickly if we don't take this step by step. The next one is Instagram. So if you have an Instagram account, for example, if we had the Instagram account for Yum Yum Pizza, we can just connect our Instagram account, and by doing that, we can respond to comments and messages through the Facebook platform as well. And most of all the comments and messages we get will also pop up in the notification or in the inboxes here. And cross-posting is when you have two different pages. So for example, if we have Yum Yum Pizza Dublin and Yum Yum Pizza New York, and we want to cross-post between those two platforms, say for example, we want to share a video, we can click on the cross-posting option in order to be able to do that. So now that we've walked through all the main options, let's go back to our page and look at it and see what it looks like. In the clearest sense, your page is pretty much ready to go in terms of all the options that you need to put. You need to edit some of the stuff. And as you can see, if you look on the side here, you can see all that option that we have just discussed, and we've removed some of the tabs like events. That's why you can't see any event tabs here anymore. And now we can create a post. We can post something now. We can start sharing information to people and start driving traffic to the site. Even before you start using the ads to actually promote your page, you need to set it up properly and make sure everything is looking nice. And you can also share your page. So you can share your page on your personal page and say, hey guys, I've just created this page, give us a like, share this page with your friends that likes pizza and live in the Dublin area. Those are some of the options that are available right now. Now, as you can see, we now have the page all sorted here. We have the profile picture, we have the cover picture and the contact us. We've edited the tab, we've removed the tab that we think is not relevant to us. We are now ready to start posting on the actual page. And something else I would like to show you is the inbox, which is where all your inbox messages and everything like that is going to show up. So all your messages from Instagram and also Facebook and all your comments will show up here, and you can edit them and you can move them into a different category. The Creator Studio is just for creating content and creating videos, so we don't need that right now. And a notification is when you get new notification on the page. That's where these notifications are going to show up, so you can edit your notification. So your notification section is where you get all notification for likes, shares, and comments. Now, if you go under more section, your page insight is very important, because this is where you have to look at how well your page is performing. So it will normally be within a 7-day range when you go to this, but you can always change that to last 30 days or last 28 days, and you can see all the actions. So this way you can see what's working well, what's not working well on your page, and how you can better understand what's going on with your page. And I know for some pages to show you some other businesses that you can watch that are similar to yours. So for example, I have this Apache Pizza. I can look at that business and see what they're doing differently. And you can see like they have this all the review, and you can see their page, they have a deal, and that's why this recommended for me to actually create a deal. And there's a lot of review here, so you can get your customers to also give you a review. And as I told you there about the message, straight away you can see, hi, welcome to Apache. If you're looking for a monthly deal, you have to subscribe to be added to our list. So you can see straight away there's a pop-up ready to go. And that's exactly why I was telling you about those autoresponder message under the settings and messages. So let's go back to our page and close that. And the other one I want to show you here is the page quality. Now, for some pages, you might have like profanity filter and things like that. So you have to be careful and watch out and make sure you learn more about the community standards, so your Facebook page don't end up being banned or being restricted for whatever reason. So we don't have any issues here. Everything is all green, and green always means good most of the time. So that's it there. We can just go back to our page info to see that everything is correct before we finish off. One of the categories is missing here: pizza shop, pizza place, and restaurant was one of the ones we wanted to add there. So restaurant, save changes. Okay, that's intact, and everything else is fine. The hours where you're working. The service area is what area you're going to be servicing. So for us, it's Dublin, Ireland. We saved our changes there. And the price range is if you have a price range for your pizza, you can specify there. But sometimes this might get confusing, and people don't really know what that price is for. So you can just leave it there empty, and you can just create a post sharing your menu or your price list, so people can see what prices you charge. So that's it. And we have a Facebook page ready, live, ready to go. So you don't need to do anything else. Now, for the basic information, everything is all set up and your page is ready to go. And the only thing we need to pay attention to here is to go in here, and we need to look at how to get the first few followers on our page. And the best way to first start getting followers on your page right now is to take advantage of this invite friends. And you can see all your friends. You can invite every single one of your friends, because majority of people love pizza, because this is Yum Yum Pizza again that we're trying to promote. And I think that's a good name for a brand, like, you know, Yum Yum Pizza. But you can invite people to like your page, and that would be great. But there's something else you could also do in order to start getting people to start following your page. And that's to find groups and communities on your page, especially local community, like in the area where your business is going to be. For example, there's probably a Dublin community or a Dublin buy and sell community. But also, one thing you need to be careful of is to make sure you contact the administrator to make sure it is okay for you to post some of that content in your page. And what you can do is drop a link to your Facebook business page in there and tell people about your business and say, hey guys, we are Yum Yum Pizza. We have just launched in the area. Come check us out. Give us a like on Facebook for the latest offer. And that way you could easily skyrocket the amount of people that likes your page by just posting in all this group. And also, if your business is the type of business that have other relevant group, for example, if it's a social media marketing agency, you can find social media groups on Facebook where you can post about your new Facebook page and tell people to like your page. And you'll be surprised how many people are going to like your page. So that's how you can create a Facebook business page for your business. And we've really walked through all the basic information. And also remember, settings is where you go when you want to change a lot of things. And now for the last section of the video, I will just show you quickly how you can create the page on a mobile platform. My phone, I'm just going to go into my Facebook app. If you go into your Facebook app, now you can see that there are two apps here that I have on my phone. The Facebook app and the page manager. The Facebook app is the one that you're going to use to browse your personal Facebook account, and the page manager is for managing page. It's just good if you want to keep things separate, so you're logged into your business for the page manager and you're logged into your own personal account for the page. It's just good if, for those of you wondering how you could do that, you could actually have two separate accounts to manage the two. So if I go into my Facebook profile, all I have to do is go into pages. As you can see, there's an option for pages here. I click into that and I can click create. And on create, I can click on get started. And again, what you will see is exactly what we saw on the desktop app. So we can just create Yum Yum. The options are pretty much very similar, and it's just that on one platform it differs from the other. So I want to use this page to sell products and services. You click on that, you click on next and select the category. You can put whatever category, so it's a local business, for example. Subcategory, we can see it's in food or restaurant. So restaurant, and or use suggestion. We don't need any suggestion here. We can click next. We can always edit this on a computer later on. You put in your address. What you could do here is, because I don't want to enter all these address and phone number details right now because I don't have any to put in right now. What I am going to do here is skip this step and add your profile picture. You can skip this step and you can add a cover. So pretty much it's the same thing. It's just I wanted to show you what it looks like on a mobile. So I'm just going to discard that and go back to the page. So basically it's all the same step. The only difference is just a few bits and pieces there because it's they need to optimize the creation process for the mobile page, which is much smaller. So that's pretty much it for that now, and that's the end of the video. I know this is a lengthy video, but I wanted to walk you through some of the key steps on creating a Facebook page before we move into things that are more advanced and more complicated. If you don't set up your page correctly, it might have a significant impact on the results you will have in the future. And that's why it's always good to take your time out to look at every option on that page. And thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you at the next video.